I have tried on and on again to write a video essay before, one on Minecraft specifically, one such significant game that has changed me in ways that that entire essay that it was about just didn't do it justice. It was hard. It didn't land correctly like I wanted it to. It flipped around the air with fantastical words and visions of the past of what had been my own life, with my afternoons with old friends, and it only struck a chord with a few people. Not everyone's played Minecraft, but I still want to talk about it. It's impossible not to, and while I don't make Minecraft content, I have lived it, and I've lived the experience of playing what I think is ultimately the best video game of all time. And let me not discuss the game itself and how great it was. Let me discuss something anybody can, any human of any background: music. Music is an art form, and that's very apparent. Everybody knows that, everybody says it, and it's a unique one, something different from all others, to the point that it floats on its own. It does. Music can convey a story in itself, the stories that it wants you to know, that its creators to know. Have you ever considered the interpretation? How many times have you sat down and really considered the emotional weight on the chords of a song? Not just the lyrics. Lyrics are written. Everybody understands words. They can read something and say, I understand that. I mean the music. The notes, the tonal value, the thing everyone hears every day of their life, the thing that, again, everyone can connect with. There's a system to it. Music theory, and I don't know it. I know I have no friends who do, but I don't. I've never sat down and learned it like anybody can. All I know how to do is play an instrument, read somebody else's work. But if only I could make it myself, if only everybody knew on demand how to communicate the internal feelings of something that can't be conveyed in words or pictures. Art, animation, books, and movies, they're something on their own. They can make you cry. A discussion about all art isn't to be dismissive, but to understand it. Understand that all of these on their own can be impactful, but specifically the addition of music can create a hollow richness that the medium didn't have previously before. Music adds something to debate upon within yourself. Connect with it yourself. And again, let me say that lyrical music is its own thing. It's still great, a combination of lyrics and words, but consider the themes, the overture that melodies have on their own. Music floating is common. It's easy to write a song and say it's a song, and people will like it. They'll agree, yes, that's a song. However, there's something to do with the music after that. It's gorgeous, beautiful, and anyone can point at a song and say, that makes me sad, that makes me happy, that makes me feel some way. But why? Why can they say why? Some can, the ones who study music, they can look and understand the science of it and say, this is sad because of the combination of these notes, the slowness of the melody, this is why you feel. They're correct, it's why. It's why certain songs can move people to write and create even more, but when someone has an experience to connect to a song, it evolves into something bigger than it ever was before. Never again is an instrumental just a song that can be heard. It's a song that can strike a chord through thousands of people who understand the feelings of each other. Music brings people together. That's been said and understood, but it brings people together because of this crucial combination. It's glorious. It's human passion. It's euphoria to an extent that even explaining that to you now doesn't convey. It's something you gotta experience yourself. Why do you cry? Now let me relate this back to Minecraft. The creator of the old music of Minecraft, the alpha music, is someone who goes by C418, an artist whose music is the reason why I've made this entire thing. Inspiration from other inspiration, really. Inspiration spouting from the core fact that the memory of the game and the music associated with this is powerful. People are triggered with memories by feelings, a touch, a smell, a sight, but something that does so much more is the sound. Hear it, feel it, spending hours with your friends years ago in the summer of 2012 building to your heart's content because you knew that's what you wanted to do that day and you had nothing else to do. You had nothing to worry about because Minecraft was Minecraft. It was everything you could do. Spending hours contemplating your next build with friends after watching tutorials on YouTube, sitting down and teaching yourself to finally understand a game mechanic and beat the Ender Dragon. You meet the end, yet it's not the end, because Minecraft has infinite playability. You see all these people who do Minecraft on YouTube blowing up with success, and it's because of that fact. Minecraft can be played over and over by anyone every day, and it never gets old, and that's something to say about a game about building things. Millions of people watch these others play the game that they used to enjoy because it reminds them of themselves and what they used to have. A reminder. But have you ever glanced at the comments section of a C418 Minecraft song? Here it goes again, inspiring thousands of people to discuss their old memories, all of it. Why are they doing this? Why here instead of simply reminiscing someplace else? It's because of the music. While the music and notes in C418 already display feelings in themselves, these people have attached those feelings to familiar tunes, to memories of their past. They've internalized it as a theme of a part of their own life. The songs were a theme for Minecraft, but now they're the overture to the spring of somebody else's life. Music changes people. The feelings you hear when something is associated with a song completely changes the meaning of both the medium and the songs. The music is the catalyst, and the medium is what made it able to be a reactive force in the first place. Minecraft wouldn't be as good a game as it is without the efforts of C418. The Minecraft soundtrack to this day is my favorite and, in my opinion, objectively the best OST of any game, ever, simply because of its reverberating connection to the community behind it. So many people feel the music of Minecraft when they hear it. It makes people freeze in their place, they remember. The comment sections of these are, again, a living example of this, and these people pour their hearts out in retrospect. It's silly. All of it's silly. It's always has been, and music is what made me make this video in the first place. And I think it's kind of astronomical that a song applied to something that was never meant to have a story on its own and ended up creating the stories of millions just by being associated with the game it was made for. So then let it be said that music changes people. You can't just say that as it's empty. In turn, you can't just make a piece of art and say it's art. Prove it. Prove to me that what you've made is art and tell me why it makes you feel. Even if it's confusion is better than feeling nothing at all. And it's sad that so many people know that that's true. God, if I could make music myself, I'd be able to make something truly great, I would. Me being the handler of the ability to convey the sights and visions I see in my own mind into tangibility in the form of animations and art and writing is what many wish they had. So many people do have this ability, it's their life, it's my life, but if only I could control music as well. Imagine a reality where everybody was able to, at given, explain whatever they want. By that I mean explain themselves and their feelings and their heart experiences, sitting down and creating a piece of art and contributing to the cloud of human creation and making others feel something. Now feel it when I tell you we live in that reality. You may think you're untalented, you may think you can't, but when you can, you've always been able to. Creation isn't limited to a singular person, it's something that comes in hand with being conscious, being human. Beyond that maybe. You can make whatever you want, and you always had been. Yet let it be said that sometimes it takes work, all things do, but relate quickly back to C418. Their music wasn't just poured out of their head, they didn't get to sit down and pleasantly write this music and send it off to us as a little file to play through the heads of other people. C418 drugged these notes out, at least I assume so. At this point, C418 isn't who they are when I'm telling you this. C418 stands as a metaphor for the creators, people who spend their entire lives making something and displaying the fantasies and horrors of emotion that reside in themselves. And people do it because they want other people to feel. They want to make a connection and make an understanding within people that everybody knows. We all feel this. We know we've been there. We relate to this. We feel. And that's what art is for. Dismiss it, ignore it, but art plays to itself to such a point that breaks people to tears at the majesty of it. I try to explain it myself, and I'm only 15 going on 16, but I don't think anybody will ever truly understand it in its entirety. Because even if an artist makes something to strike a chord in people and connect, it'll always go beyond their intentions. And what makes it beautiful is that that's exactly what they wanted. Minecraft may not have intended for its OST to be impactful in the way it was, but C4 and 18 did. They knew it when they wrote their music and let it echo through generations of people as a solid reminder of what was and as a standing ledger to human creation as a whole. Minecraft will only be a simple footnote in a textbook 2 years to come, but lest it always remind you of what it did to you and what it inspired the people who lived, what creation can do to somebody. Creation can tear people apart and it can build them up. I know that. Life, it is life. Creation is life. We are a creation. We are art. We are art, and our goal is to create ourselves and passions in a tangible form. It'll always be beyond itself, and that is life. We'll always be beyond ourselves, but I think that's something beautiful.